Hi. So this week I had vacation from work and I was like, I'm gonna record videos, but I just fell asleep half the time. I needed to sleep, and you can kind of tell the bags under my eyes have kind of reduced a little bit. So I've been trying to enjoy life as much as I can, and yesterday I went to a concert. I went to Cut Copy. If you know who Cut Copy is, you have like good taste in music. Your ears must make love to you. No. But anyways, I saw them yesterday. I love them. They're like my favorite band. If you follow me on Twitter or you're my friend on Facebook, you know I love them. I love them. I love them. They are like a dance electronic band. I'll put 4 songs here. Click them. Seriously, right there, right there, right there, and right there. Click them. Your ears are going to seriously thank you. Your ears are going to thank you, then you're going to thank me, then you're going to feel like your life is complete. And I know that they're going to be here for Pitchfork, which is a festival in Chicago, and I'm going. So yeah, maybe you can go and I'll see you there. I know the 3-day tickets are sold out, but Cut Copy plays on Sunday, so yeah, you should really go because I'll be there and you could be like, hey Bethany, you're sweaty, because it's going to be in July. While we're on the subject of music, I'll even make a pretty little rainbow right now with songs you could click and like listen to, because you know I'm nice like that, and I'm, like I said, I'm gonna give you music that's gonna make love to your ears. Yeah, hot stuff. No, I don't even know how to wink. They performed with Holy Ghost, which is like, they're kind of like Cut Copy, but in a way I still think they're kind of different. But yeah, they were pretty good too. So yeah, I went to that yesterday. So seriously, thumbs up or leave a comment if you want a video on how to make this, because oh my gosh, it's so cute. So this is my Cheer Bear necklace. Isn't it adorable? So I made that. I have a bunch. I'll show you guys a picture now. So if you want a tutorial on how to do that, make sure you leave a comment, thumbs up. I don't know, just do something. Yeah. That's what I did so far on vacation. I've only been on vacation for like 4 days, and then the other 2 days I was just, I'll get to it. Okay, so about 2 weeks ago I was driving in nighttime, and I get to this intersection of Chicago, and it's 3 streets, so it's big intersection, and I see that there's this animal in the middle of the street, and there's all these cars trying to avoid it. It's like getting ready to get hit by another car. I was just freaking out because I'm like, no, because I realized it was a dog, and I can't let a dog get hit by a car. So I just put my car in park, get out of the car, and I called this dog to me. There was a lady who was like, come here doggy, and she wouldn't listen to her. So as soon as I get out of my car, I'm like, come here puppy. It just runs to me. So I pick it up and I'm like, is this your dog? And she's like, no, it's not. And so I throw it in my car and I wait a couple of minutes to see if anybody comes and like, hey, that's my dog. But nobody comes. And where this intersection is, it's mainly businesses. So it's not like I could throw the dog back into the street, because it would just run back into like the intersection. So even if I could throw it somewhere, I wouldn't. Cause it's like, all I was thinking in my head was, what if this dog belongs to somebody, and I would be so thankful if somebody like stopped Penny from getting hit by a car. So I take this dog, put it in my car. I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna take it home, deal with it tomorrow. I'll just make like found puppy signs or something. And when it's in the car, I had McDonald's, and I'm thinking it's gonna eat my McDonald's, but it wasn't. It was like rubbing his head against me and licking me. I'm like, this dog is friendly. It was like, thanks for saving my life. So I looked down at the dog, I'm like, ah, and then I realized there is something wrong with its face. It's got like this messed up skin. It looks like dirt was attached all over it, and then it's got like this pussy little ball on its nose, and I'm like freaking out now because I'm like, oh my gosh, I just saved a diseased dog. And again, even if it was diseased, I wasn't going to throw it into the street. I know I'm crazy, but I just wasn't going to, because the dog, in my opinion, it was healthy. It just had this stuff on its face because it was licking me. It was able to walk. So basically I called my parents up. I'm like, I have a dog in my car. My dad's like, what are we gonna do, Bethany? So he comes downstairs, and it was dark. The reason I couldn't see that the dog was diseased was because it was dark outside, and the dog is black, so I couldn't see it in the dark. So when I get there, my dad's like looking at it. It's like, oh, and again, this dog is so friendly. My dad's like, Bethany, this dog has mange. I'm like, what's mange? Because I never had a dog with mange. I don't really know what he meant. And then he's like, it's fleas, like really bad mites. So like, crap, I saved a dog with mites. So my dad's like, you know, my dad's like me, he's not gonna just let this dog die. So we put it in our bathroom. We keep it separated from Penny. So we just keep it in the bathroom the whole night. He tells me, Bethany, you have to take it to animal control the next day. So the whole night I stood with it, we fed it and stuff, and it like, oh my gosh, like pooed so many times because you could tell it was like malnourished and didn't really eat. We keep it with me the whole night. It's so friendly. It's so adorable. It has like, it's all black, but it has a white heart literally on the stomach. And I'll show you guys a clip of it at the end, even though I hate looking at the clip because it just depresses me. But anyways, I take it to animal control the next day. And when they take the dog, it's clinging to me and it's crying like, Mom, don't let me go. I swear this dog like was so attached to our family so quickly. So it starts crying and it's pulling away from the vet. It doesn't want to go. And then like I cried because I was just so sad. Like it wouldn't let go of me. It was a traumatic experience. But anyway, so then I start freaking out because I'm afraid they're going to euthanize the dog because it has mange. And then so after 5 days, they're legally allowed to do whatever they want to the animal. Like if you lost your dog and after 5 days you don't pick it up, it's now the property of the city. So I was freaking out they're going to euthanize it. So after 4 days, I go there and ask them, can we adopt the dog? And they're like, well, we don't put up dogs for adoption who have mange. We'll keep them with us and try to treat it if we have the capacity to treat it. And I'm like freaking out because I'm like, what if they don't have the capacity? And I asked the guy, well, doesn't temper come into play? Like, are they going to euthanize something who's so friendly? And they're like, well, yeah, that comes into play too. Like if it's a really friendly dog and we have the capacity, we'll treat it. So I'm freaking out because he said it also depends on the severity of the mange. So I'm freaking out and I'm like, oh no, no, no. And I keep checking the website because he said that's all you can do, check the website. And I'm happy to say the dog's still on the website after 10 days. And I told you they only get 5 days. So I'm very happy about that because I don't know, because you can't really get information on it, but I feel like they are treating her, and if they put her up for adoption, I want to adopt her, even though I know I can't because where I live, you know, you're only allowed to have one animal and we have Penny, but I just want to adopt her. So if I can't adopt her, I'm going to find her a home. I'm going to find her a home. I am determined the dog does not deserve to die because somebody treated it like crap. So what was the point of me sharing that story? I just hope it encourages you to seriously help somebody or help something, even if you can just donate $1 or like spare some time because you can't donate, or just like spare an hour. You know, it can make a big difference in somebody or something's life. Like, no lie. Like at the animal control center, they need volunteers. They need volunteers to help walk the animals or to help get these animals adopted, to show them off to families, to help clean their cages and stuff. They need that kind of help, which they don't get that kind of help. The city doesn't, you know, they're kind of last on the list of things because, you know, money should be going to the schools and, you know, to the CTA and stuff, but this kind of gets pushed behind. And I mean, it makes sense, you know, children of the future, you should be supporting the kids more than the animals, but seriously, if you can just give time, it can make a big difference. And even just give time to actual other, like, kind of organizations and stuff, you know, helping build somebody a house or whatever. Just, if you can give. And now on to the big news, at least for me. For you guys, you're probably like, who cares? Right. So basically, I enrolled into a makeup school. So I've been there for 3 weeks now. I take it 2 times a week, and I'm so happy with my decision to go, because when I started with makeup, I just started with the eyes. I didn't care about the skin, so I don't really know too much about like how to conceal like flaws on every type of skin tone, and I'm learning this at school. I'm learning how to conceal basically everything, how to make it look flawless. I'm getting to work on different like ethnicities and skin types and like eye shapes and everything. So anyways, I'll tell you guys it once I am out and done with the classes, but I basically enrolled into it so I can do a prosthetics class, and in order to take the prosthetics class you have to take the basic makeup class. And like honestly, I'm very happy with my decision to go, because I know people always give it a bad rep, like who needs to go to makeup school, which I understand that. Like if you just want basic makeup, you really don't have to go to makeup school, but if you really want to be a makeup artist, I think it can benefit you. I think it also depends on where you go. So yeah, that is my news. My family's home right now, so I'm gonna go because I bet you they bring food. So yeah, hope you enjoyed my vlog, and I'll be making more videos soon. I have a Lady Gaga look I want to do. I got 2 Lady Gaga looks I want to do.